let's talk about what I've been doing for the last hour plus. You might find it interesting. So, as I had mentioned in previous videos, I had purchased a powder coating oven. The powder coating oven, although it worked, the control panel was not being used at all. It was all jacked up. It was a mess. There's no way to regulate the heat, no way to tell exactly the temperature you had within the box without opening the box and shooting your little gun on there and seeing what temperature it was. There's no way to control the fan or the lights independently from each other. So here's what I decided to do. I'm like, we can fix that. That's going to be my new catchphrase. We can fix that. So I took apart the front of the panel. Let me show you what I've done. I ordered two separate thermostat control modules. There's a little thermostat sensor on the back. I'll have to drill a really tiny hole through the back part of the into the oven so that it can monitor the heat. There's two elements on the oven, so this will allow me to control each element independently of each other. Also, I'm going to be able to control the light. I put a light on the inside, so I don't have to start a flashlight in there. I'm hooking up a fan so that the heat will be able to circulate it, which will make it much more of a constant temperature within the oven instead of hot spots and cool spots. It'll be standard regulated better. And then there's two switches. So it brings 240 in. I wanted to control each side of the 110 independently of each other. I've set them up so that so that's off. When they're on, you'll have them with the little, with the things up and the switches flipped over. They'll be on. This way I'll know that when I come in, if the toggle is closed, if it's shut like that, it's off and I don't have to worry about leaving it on. Okay? Now there is this big gaping hole. Hole. I'm going to get a piece of sheet metal. I'm going to weld that closed. Okay? Just so that nobody can inadvertently slide their hand in there and get electrocuted with 240 volts. So, but this is how it's turning out, and I will go ahead and show you the oven so you can see how the whole thing is going to work together. As we walk up to the oven, this oven is quite used, right? But the window itself, which is two panes, had been completely filmed over with the years and years of powder coating dust that had baked onto it. I've cleaned up and both sides, cleaned out the little inside. I don't know how dirt got in there, but cleaned out the inside. Now I'll be able to see in and instead of opening the door, losing heat, I'll be able to just see directly into the module when the light's on. You can't see in there now, it's dark. So I did put a new seal in, help the heat stand. Okay. Fan, I'm going to wire the fan up to, this is a control module. Okay. This here's the power coming in. So this will be 240 coming in. And then each of these elements, I'm going to wire them into the switch or into the thermostat. Now what that's going to make me do is I'm going to have to drill a hole through the back of this board, the back of the module here, into the cabinet and put the thermostat in there. But that's okay. It's not a big deal. It's not that hard. Okay. It looks like by there being a hole here, it was done once before. So I'm just putting it back. So when I get done, this will all be sealed up. I'll be able to regulate the heat from the front of the control module. Everything will be done 100% correct. It does look like I need to put a new plug down here. I just want the whole thing safe and very functional. So I'm well on the way. I'll go ahead and set the control panel in so you can see how it's going to look. Hold on. Oh, you won't know you're holding. I'm going to pause this. Hold on a moment. There you go. That's the way it's going to look. As I said, I'm going to weld in a new panel. While I'm at it, I might as well repaint this front control module so that it looks nice. And then I'll have to put new labels on, but I know it's a lot of extra. It's like sometimes, you know me, I'm just extra, right? You can't just leave things well enough alone. You need to bring them up to the appropriate standard, and my standard is higher than other people's standard. It takes longer to get there, but when you get there, it will be exceptional. This will be safe. It will be 100% functional. It will have more functionality than if I went out and bought a control panel already set up. Just thought everybody would be curious to see what I'm doing. I told you I was going to get to this oven. I've been working on another project with a friend, so it's delayed the process a little bit, but it's worth it. Stay tuned for more videos coming up in the near future.